Cheese! Look, oh dear, that means I'm a completely... Where will I get an extra... Huh? What's that supposed to be?
A hat, maybe?
And a very Give that here!
Now that's classy.
Ooh, and it feels nice on the scalp.
Well, if anyone's an expert in the field, it's you. Look, the more room for forehead wrinkles look is total.
Oh, what luck! This monstrosity was starting.
Look!
Show me.
What? What's wrong?
Is that your girlfriend? I hope you are not planning to have any children.
Look, just read the future, okay?
All right, I think I'm beginning to see something. But what's that? A feedback loop? Quick, take it away! Take it away, take it away, take it away, take it away!
Hello? Is this still part of the prediction? Ugh, how creepy. Smile! And now very mysterious. I want to feel the vision. And now, like you just suffered a mishap. So, it was a pleasure work. So you need a vision. Well, here's one you can have.
Aha! I can't make out anything.
Yeah, I know it's blurred. See, that's the temporal jet lag. The last time I slept is in 10 hours.
Don't get me wrong. I think it's marvelous. Being explicit only makes you vulnerable. It looks like a tunnel out of one and the same. You can't make out...
That has something to do with a
Yeah, but I think I now know what the... Now, I just need a way to carve. Here, take. I have no need for it.
Hey there.
Are you talking to us?
What do you do around here?
Kick it! There's nothing more for us to... That's why we was looking for inspiration.
Maybe he will inspire us.
And anyway, we got a bet going on.
You need I can think of one.
No, thank you.
We'll never be able to believe.
Unless that guy... Oh, all right. The alternative would be...
Who are you?
We are legionary.
We fought in the... Now we're just lost.
I can think of one. You were in the war? What for?
We all believed in something.
Even if it was not the same thing.
Mike over there believed in his calling. And I believed that my ex-wife would stop bugging me.
What happened?
She managed to find out the Legion's telephone number.
Everyone loses faith in war.
Are you suffering?
The war was hard and dirty.
Hard, dirty.
Where are you supposed to go when you've all...
You go on.
Perhaps we've more in common.
I think it's time for... Otherwise, I'm likely...
Do what you have. Enough.
Washable watercolors? Perfect. Now I can finally complete the last commandment.
Hey, boys. Something's going on up there.
Hey, has he chiseled his beard to something again? No, it's a new commandment. Really? What does it say? The last thing I will tell you, son, the show must certainly go on. Wow, and that's what we've been waiting for all this time?
I'm so disappointed.
Do you also have a sudden desire to go back to Heldica to massacre religious zealots?
We should definitely reconsider reconsidering our lives.
Exactly. The show must certainly go on. You said it.
Here, here.
Hey there.
Are you talking to us?
You need a job? I can think of one.
Let's hear it.
We've been gathering dust for...
To be honest, I don't really know. It's about this...
Go on.
A beast has stolen it and fled with it into the...
Well, we have certainly accepted...
Certainly better than that promo chop for baby food at Wrigley's.
What are we waiting for?
The time has come, my faithful companion. Too long have we allowed the powers of dark. Are you ready?
Is that thing over there?
I'll interpret that as an enthusiastic charge! Are you ready for the fight for the cream of all cream?
Hey, we haven't spoken about...
For glory and on...
Did he say glory?
We'll have to chance it. Bang! Yeah.
The ring in his hand, he remembered the brave comrades who had fallen. Ugly hat guy. The other and yeah, who cares? Oh, Rufus, wherever did you get this precious trinket? I picked it up on Elysium. You charmer. Don't move!
Wait!
Don't move also applies to your drool
I pretend.
Ow, don't be so. It's like tearing off a Band-Aid. Just with a hammer and chisel, that's...
No!
If you miss the water, don't forget to roll... Oh. Ooh. Why don't people ever... Oh, look! Monsieur has finally decided to...
Well, who would have thought it?
Ah, there was never the slightest... You were hanging over the...
Directly above the site where beavers had constructed a dam out of...
That still counts as rip...
I think I need a duck.
Well, life is... For example, I needed... And now, look...
So,
Porta Rustica is only a few hours upriver. If we can prevent...
could get very already.
Now, that's taken care... I've arranged for all we need.
And what?
The cast is up to the... You operate...
Right?
Just a minute. Fits. He doesn't know anything of... It's all about... Fits.
Right?
Okay, let's do this. Just press the shutter button.
Camera ready.
Cheese!
Hey, Hey, boys! Good. I've managed to persuade Pimpy. What the heck?
Go.
Is that what sort of...
I only...
It's part of...
I don't... Just... The boat is ready. Hurry up.
Wait a minute.
Just shut up, Big Mac.
You were right. Love is just like the sea, baby. Just as deep and as wide, I agree. There are sharks, crake, and venomous eels, and terrors completely unknown, lurking near the ground. But Pimpy, oh Pimpy, the clown will not let you drown. Promise, honey.
Come on, don't dawdle.
Don't you get it? We're too late. Look, the sun has almost set.
My other me left here hours ago.
Oh, yeah? And then why am I in such a hurry?
Because you are a complete idiot.
How long do we have until the time reset?
Let's see. The sun has just set on Elysium. Root of Deponia's radius, plus the height of Elysium's orbit, I estimate about 2 hours after sundown.
Damn, I almost wish we were back in the time machine.
Well, actually, my lab has everything I would need in order to...
Junior? You've got some nerve! Into my office immediately! Step on it!
Quiet at the kiddie table. The adults are talking.
Psst! Rufus! That's the dean.
The dean is a dwarf?
My name is Dean Angus McChronicle Sr.
Senior? Ha! Vice Senior's probably more like it, if that. McChronicle would certainly have told...
But I don't. May I introduce to you my father?
Yes, of course. And I'm the new guest lecturer.
Then why are you still standing around? What are you waiting for? To the lecture hall!
Not so quick. I think there's something we need to discuss in peace and quiet. Hello, class.
Hello!
So, do you have any questions? I certainly do.
What molar mass does a chronoparticle have?
Yeah, anyone else?
How do 4D glasses work?
Okay, 4D, certainly. 3D and 2D have certainly become household names.
How can deterministic and non-deterministic theories of time be made compatible?
Not with a hasty reply, that's for sure.
Where is McChronicle?
Yeah, McChronicle.
Moo.
Boo!
Macronipants isn't here, and I have to go as well. Occupy yourselves for the meantime. All these theoretical questions won't help you in the real world anyway. Haldica wasn't discovered from a desk, either. Even your beloved McChronicle knew that, and worked on a real time machine. You wouldn't happen to know where I can find it. Is this it?
Oh, that is just...
So, it's a simulator.
If McChronicle was working on something, but no one is allowed in there, the dean locked it and pocketed the key.
And that brings us to... The lock has never been built, whose secrets Professor Rufus couldn't uncover. Write that down, it might be on the exam. Come on, get it. Oh, quit your whining. Your old cage didn't smell any... So, pay close attention.
I think I missed it.
Will that be in the exam?
Boo!
Take it easy now. Nothing can happen until I, press here, right? Aha! And what is that?
That's a temporal anomaly. A new layer in space-time that possesses all the known characteristics of interim time.
I see. Like a balloon, slowly being filled.
No.
Why not? I like... Remember, observe, take note, and give me a... The plants smell... Huh. Photos of baby wombats. Deponia 4 walkthrough for sale. Hey, that looks interesting. Do you want to share my lunch with me? Love to. I'm hungry. Now all I have to do is find this romantic ninja. Does one of you by any chance go by the name of Romantic Ninja?
Mr. Rufus, please don't.
You're Romantic Ninja?
How embarrassing.
Did you know that he's a romantic ninja? That according to this note, he bears the black belt in the arts of love.
I wish the ground would just swallow me up.
No, we didn't know that.
Mama!
That must be because he merges with the shadows of loneliness, or so it is written, by him. Luckily, I found this note, because if you are threatened on the battlefield of love, which apparently applies to me,
Threatened? My katana's ripped your heart to shreds.
he offers the following. Do you want to share my lunch with me?
Here, you can have it. I've lost my appetite.
Thank you, romantic ninja. Your courage and generosity will not be forgotten. Here, kitty kitty. Stop. Hey, I found the scaffold. Platypuses only eat stale bread. They spit out anything fresh. It already has lettuce on it. Somehow I doubt that'll spoil it. What would happen if I were to hold this lunch in there?
Me! Time passes much quicker in the anomaly than out, so the sandwich will...
Well, anyone could have foreseen. Now it's only good for duck, and I have to cut my finger. Good bait catches fine fish, unless you're into worm. Let's see if this can motivate him. Yikes! What's going on?
Me!
Stereo monocle?
My name's Norbert, Professor.
Nerdbert? I can remember that. And your answer is?
The inflow of energy caused the expansion of the anomaly to increase. We are now inside simulated interim time.
And then all of a sudden, time just flies by.
Mama. She said only inside the bubble.
Correct answer, but points off for interrupting, Underbite Valkyrie.
Her name is Hildebrain.
Huh, her parents were jokers, were they?
No, Scraplanders. She's an exchange student.
And I'm Daniel Glandular.
And am I supposed to remember that now, or what? Yippee! School's out!
Don't you want to turn the anomaly off first?
Lesson 2, never...
Shame.
Oh, just when it was getting exciting.
Boo!
Everything comes to an end. Get used to it.
you able to stem the damage that my son has wreaked upon those poor students?
Stem? I eradicated it. Which damage were you referring to?
Those stupid ideas about time travel, of course. Junior claims, in all seriousness, to be able to create time anomalies. He says he's built a machine in his shed that can travel back and forth through time. And then he holds lectures on the subject behind my back. Thankless firebrand.
Firebrand? He always seemed to me to be so careful, downright boring.
Ugh, I wish. Imagine it. My son, of all people, a dreamer, a fantasist. Yes, an anarchist.
Honestly? Huh. Ha-ha! It is so a pipe. You can't pull the wool over a Rufus's eyes. Birds don't need warning signs. They're free! Free! And if they want to fly into stained glass windows, they have the right to do so.
My old pipe. That's just what I need right now. Whoa. It we were so crazy back then. So, Lala wasn't very good for us. We experimented, we planned. And with women, of course.
I don't really want to hear that.
Mrs. McChronicle was one hot chick.
Too much information.
I was even more crazy than he is today. My mother didn't like it at all. She never wanted me to go to university. I was supposed to take over my father's business, the garage. Rocco McChronicle. He said playing with time would only end in tears. What my butt for my girlfriend. I was already 25. Oh.
May I?
I don't know. If you may, I may, right?
Sure.
Yippee!
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Oh, of course. Of course you couldn't know. It looks like two blind...
Further proof, if it were needed, that eyesight we are professionals in our field.
Uh-huh. Hitting the old junk ball?
Battering smartasses.
Oh.
Don't worry, he hasn't completed. That's why he's using the training bag.
Training bag? That looks to me more like a Drexican pinata.
Typical sighted person. It's not always about how things look.
But rather than it rains candy?
No, but that doesn't hurt, right?
Well, then let's see.
I can't even see properly with these ridiculous...
Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them. When I could see, I thought it was a good idea.
Was she also blind?
Okay, that's done it. Show this big mouth what you've...
Did I hit anything?
Yes, the core of the first lesson. You will not hit your target as long as hitting is not your target.
Oh boy, this looks just a touch more complicated to me. Something tells me that for once, I'm actually going to require a little assistance. Yeah, this is nothing but waste oil. Somehow I had expected liquid bronze.
Of course, Mr. After all, we are on the cusp of an...
And anyway, there are junk ball jocks. Wait,
they'll have to wait. We are going on an excursion. Pack your things. We're off to... the neighboring building. Thanks, Hildebrain. Somewhat misplaced, but you still get a star.
Wow! Cool! Whoa!
Impressive, isn't it? What is it?
Me!
Ah, Nerdbird?
Oh! An impulse-induced tachyon field generator?
Popularly known as a... Anyone? Perhaps, Chubby over there. Time portal machine! Precise because it creates a time... But where? Sure, of course, the interim time. The turquoise tunnel, as we experts also call it. And now, for how to turn that thing on.
Turn it on? But,
All right, people, I want discussion.
That thing at the front must be the tachyon tank.
What, the milk bottle with the bicycle pump?
You need a substance that emits tachyon.
Ugh, by the smell, I'd say it used to contain...
And you have to adjust the nozzles so they concentrate on the thinnest place in space-time. You can detect a so-called...
4D glasses, feta cheese, anything else?
You're not intending to open a portal into interim time, are you?
And why not?
McChronicle says it's too dangerous. It could perforate the whole of space-time.
Oh, hogwash. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. You can't win if you don't buy a ticket.
Well, that...
Away with the stuff. Someone was chewing gum in my class and didn't give me any, except for their fresh box lunch. It's gonna rain homework. I don't know much about the production of nicotine, but I have chewing. Should work, right?
Nicotine chewing gum? Oh boy, I've just realized that I've got the munchies. Wait, I'll just put my toothy pegs back in. Fantastic! Oh, yummy!
Hey, stay.
That's not a training bag.
Ha! Nice. I may be blind, but my other sense. I can hear the room. Taste, and I can smell.
Yeah, that was my facial, and not yesterday's chili. And...
What's going on? My mucous membranes are... Oh, anaphylactic shit. My eyes...
You finally hit something, my sis. Hey, these pieces... Just a shame that... Ta-da! Makes potential time portals visible and raises cinema admission prices by the power of 2.
Hey, stay away.
I already told... Where do you think...
From my... She's always... But how...
Okay. Can I still milk?
Of course, help yourself. But be careful, some...
Who can tell me why it's a good idea to put feta cheese into the tank?
You probably built some 4D glasses and realized that the cheese emits tachyons, right?
False.
Then it was a trick question, because it is not a good idea at all.
Correct answer. Who can tell me why it...
You probably...
Then it was a...
Correct. Who can tell me why...
You
Then it was a...
Correct. It smells like feta cheese. A professional sign. As long as the tank... As long as the tank... Who can tell me what this is?
Are those supposed...
It is a set.
Is that
Don't top. That is a high... Ta-da! Makes potato... I see a kind of ring.
Oh, I know! That must be a place where the dimension...
Not thinner than your derivation. Exactly.
Oh, good. Then we...
Fortune has changed sides. Now the idiots are Who can tell me why it's a good idea?
You probably built...
And now, the... then it is feta cheese in... Write that down.
The portal is open!
But that's way too small.
Maybe there isn't enough pressure on the tachyon jets.
More pressure? No problem. I'm a professional when it comes to generating pressure. Is it just me, or is the goats... No thanks, I still have some.
You've actually...
Did you ever die?
Yes. Yes. We only really went... Not because we really believe...
And that, dear children, sometimes you can have... They expect great things. I won't disappoint them.
Ah!
Daniel!
Gadzooks! There was another potential portal hidden under the carpet.
What are we gonna do now?
Yeah, but who knows if it's safe?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
McGonagall!
Hurrah!
The tachyons must have spread out in the near vicinity of the portal. There's a relatively high probability that they have opened a portal to Kuvak.
And how high is high?
Haven't a clue. 1 in 1,000 maybe?
And that's good?
Relatively. It's the only chance that we're going to get. And also, one more than we really deserve.
Speaking of which, I still have to pick Goal up.
That means the leap into the unknown without any guarantee of being able to return.
No, I'd rather go... Goal! We did it! The guys and I have opened a time portal!
Wow, well done.
Don't be like that. I told you, I'll make it right again.
And I told you, go away.
Oh, come on, Goal. Take off the hat and...
Hey, hands off! I do understand where you're coming from. After all, that palaver with the Platypus Puppet Theatre wasn't exactly subtle, was it?
Puppet theater? Oh, yes, that was intentional.
But look at them. They're both trapped, without any hope. I'll never be able to escape my hamster wheel.
Wait, you think you're the platypus in the hamster wheel?
Of course. That one is clearly female. Look at her, she...
Ha! Ha! I knew it! There is hope!
You're right. It is the male.
At least she's now free.
Yes. Wow. Look how happy she is.
She'll recover. On the other hand, one shouldn't overuse metaphors. What's this?
Hey, give it back!
When did you do that?
While you were gadding about the fairground. What about it?
And you got past the lover mat with that?
Well, someone had to make sure that things could carry on.
But then why are you so angry? Because we're not together in the photo?
No, because we are. An illusion. A snapshot giving the wrong picture. Or do you think that at the end of the day, we'll be sticking that picture into our photo album? Everything here is going to have to end up being undone and reversed, so that we can save the world, so that there will be no Fulocks on Elysium. That's how it has to be, right?
No, it isn't.
Then tell me one thing that will still remain of our adventures. If you can do that, then I'm happy to come.
Easy. In the end, there's always one thing that remains. There, look at that.
Kitsch crab?
Hope. It doesn't matter. Let's go. What the? What now? That looks like that interim we crossed in the time pod. But where did this city come from? And where are Goal and McChronicle? They jumped through the portal right before I did.
Hey you, Fulock! Get off of my porch!
Ah, a local. Can you tell me where I've landed?
In my turnip patch!
Wait a minute. Don't I know you? You're Glandula, the romantic ninja. Just old and ugly. How is that possible?
Are you trying to talk your head off?
Don't you mean, am I trying to talk your ear off?
Not if I got my gun pointed right.
Oh. Where the hell have I landed?
Are you lost, stranger?
No, I have a photographic sense of direction and always know exactly where I am. It's just the when has been a little confusing lately.
When doesn't mean a thing round here. You're in interim time, a space alongside the past, present,
and future, I know.
I was gonna say perishable food. We don't have anything like a future here. Rumor has it there used to be one. The portal building authorities are digging around looking for it in the foundations of interim time. But if you ask me, it's just newfangled nonsense.
No future?
2 other newcomers passed by here earlier. They asked about the future too. Friends of yours, perhaps?
Impossible. They were just with me.
Maybe out there. Here in interim time, the clocks tick a little different.
I see they have a few more hands, too.
Well, welcome to Paradox City. My name's Rocco McChronicle. If you've got any questions, I'll be happy to help you,
Rufus. And actually, I do have a couple. Rocco What the hell did you say? Are you Rocco McChronicle? The father of Dean Angus McChronicle Sr.? And therefore our McChronicle's grandfather?
You must have confused me with someone else. I don't have a son, and if I did, I'm sure he wouldn't have become a dean. After all, I'm running a family business here.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about it. The last thing I need now is to accidentally prevent McChronicle's birth. You've seen my friends?
A sexy chick accompanied by a clever, handsome guy?
Not really. We were separated.
Well, two strangers certainly passed by earlier on. They met the old hermit. It looked as though they knew each other. They headed off to her farm, turn left at the town hall, and then continue up that way.
Where the hell am I?
You're in Paradox City, the city between times.
Aren't we always between times?
Excuse me?
You know, present and future.
Yes, I suppose, although here we're not so much between the future. That doesn't exist here.
What does that mean, you have no future?
That's what I said. If that's what you're interested in, then ask the people at the Portal Building Authorities. They're always talking about the future, and they're trying to dig one up from the junk beneath the city. Absolute madmen, if you ask me. We've never had a future here, and we've managed quite happily without it so far, thank you very much.
I urgently need to get to Kuvak.
Doesn't ring any bells. Is it beyond interim time?
Of course.
Then you'd better be off asking the guys from the Portal Building Authorities. They map the portals and know where each one leads.
Hey, that's the time pod.
That there? That's been there since before I arrived. My father was going to repair it. That's why he founded the garage. Apparently it stopped being so important at some point. Like everything here.
Ah, you obviously cannot help me.
I'm sorry, buddy.
You can't. Nope. People these days just don't trust one another anymore.
We're out of Fulux soup. We've got toast and milk. And I'm also available on the cheap. My name's Rita. Are you single?
No. Yes. It's complicated.
Don't waste my time. I'm almost 40 and I'm a waitress in the city with no future. Do you really think I'm interested in listening to you moaning on?
Well, you asked. I just wanted to...
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Do you hear that? That's my biological clock. Order something, propose to me, or move over for the next in line.
Busy here. Anything free today?
Yeah, a tip for your girlfriend. As long as she hasn't got a ring on her finger, she shouldn't let her man walk around the city on his own.
No, I meant the food.
Why didn't you say so? We're out of Fulux soup. We've got toast and milk. Any other questions?
One order of...
Got any money? Then your girlfriend must be blind.
One order of...
Got any money?
No.
Then your girlfriend...
Do you have a time machine?
Do you think I'd look like this if I had one? Time machines have become quite rare. Matt, but he'd rather run over his grand... And then there's Vince, but he can only offer to... Firstly, that's boring, and secondly, Vince smells of... Otherwise, I only know of the old time pod. No idea if that still works. So, we're all stranded here. The best thing you can do is get married as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I think I'll...
I hear that quite often. I really should unsubscribe from that dating.
Do you own one of the time machines out there?
But of course, my young friend. I call it the retarded.
Why is everyone laughing?
Because they have no idea. The retardus is a jewel in the crown of time travel technology.
He said jewel.
Mr. Vincent is neglecting to tell you that his antediluvian vehicle cannot undertake genuine time travel, only deterministic time travel.
You can't change the past with it. You're stuck there until you've recreated the condition of the timeline at the point of departure.
Huh? Don't listen to them. A trip in the retardus is all. If you like, I can take. All I need is a portal map. Just ask the lads at the portal.
Boo!
The Fulux soup. My whole future depends on this job.
I thought there was no future.
There is for me. My future self is sitting over there in the corner. He said, I've got to save, work hard, and otherwise I'll never drive a sleek. And then?
Why don't you just make a new soup?
We've run out of Fulux what a disaster.
Is that your ride out there? No, don't worry. Well, you left the lights on. If you give me the key, then...
Nice try. Not only does the instant change coupe, it also has the automatically adjusting headlights.
That's a nice device. No two ways about it.
For a long time, I thought I'd never be able to, but I was ambitious. I've slogged and slaved, shit. And now that I've got there, the only thing that still gives me any joy is pushing around other. For example, my former self. He should have served me a bowl of delicious but do you see any delicious Fulux soup around here, huh? I don't. If he doesn't start moving my ass soon.
That time traveler apparently comes from a... This is where my respect for foreign...
Ooga, ooga.
Good day, sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. May I introduce myself?
Hello.
But of course. I'm a trader. I vend in medicinal...